Ugh. Do I have my glasses on or off? I don't know if I had them on. And there's going to be a glare. No. Hello everyone, this kind of looks like an evil bad guy from a film. The reason why I think I've named this title, it's probably going to be something along the lines of like telling the truth or what's going on, things are changing, things are happening. That is what's going on pretty much. First of all, my life is changing. Now, I started YouTube out of a hobby. I absolutely love doing YouTube. Yes, fair enough, the last few weeks I've not really been doing it because my life, as I just said, is changing. It's my work life really, not so much my life, just my work life. About 2 or 3 weeks time, there'll be officially no vlogs. There is no more vlogging, unfortunately. It's simply because I am going to going to do 2 jobs, which I already have already. So if those of you who didn't know already, I am actually with a teaching agency. Now, what teaching agencies tend to do, so many different roles in education, which I didn't even know about until I joined this teaching agency, and they were like, what part of education do you want to be in? You know, what level? Do you want to be in nursery? Do you know, if they're not even started school yet, do you want to be in what level of schooling, university, adult education? And I'm like, oh my god, there's so much, just things you don't think about. I've been very lucky enough and very fortunate enough to be given like a placement job up until Christmas time. So I'm very excited, and there could be a possibility that I could stay on after Christmas, but I need to keep my other job as well, as which I've been at for over 3 years now. Whoa. Just the people there, I love that job. Anyway, I stay there on weekends, so as if in 2 weeks time I'm going to be working 7 days a week. 7 days a week. I'll probably be asking my other job, I'm like, no, I'm dropping a day, because I always work there weekends. I did that when I was at university. They were fine with that. So now I want to get to the real nitty gritty and telling you what has been going on in my life. Now this is personal, and you know, I was umming and ahhing to tell you guys. I don't really know where to start. I kind of want to be brief with this, I want to be quick. Those of you who know are going to be like, eye roll, like, ugh, here we go again. For you guys who don't know, I was in a car accident 2.5 years ago, unfortunately, and to this very day, whilst I'm still recording this, I upload this, I will be in pain. I've been in pain for 2.5 years, lower back pain, it has been excruciating. So my accident happened on the 4th of April of 2016. Ben had just moved into our very first house. We'd been in there for about a week and a half. Do our food shop, our very first food shop. I was on the way to Asda, unfortunately someone pulled out into the side of us. She came out of a giveaway street, so you have to stop anyway, so there you go. First of all, you know, the woman should have been waiting. 2 hours later I started getting a lot of pains. I just thought it was shock, my family thought it was shock, Ben thought it was shock. Long story short, I have been through so much treatment the last 2.5 years, it's unreal. So the first week I was back and forward to A&E. They were like, no, you're fine, you've just got whiplash. And every time I kept going to the A&E, they were just upping my dosage of different tablets, and my body was getting messed up pretty much. One doctor said that I need to go and get an x-ray, my GP, and they were like, and I couldn't on that day because I had to start at university, because I couldn't go because I was just in too much pain to go to uni, and I had assignments due in and I had to get an extension and stuff. So on that day I was at uni when I should have been at hospital getting an x-ray. I told A&E that, they were like, no, you don't need an x-ray, you're fine, you've just got whiplash. So I spent the whole of summer 2016 thinking I was fine. After seeing chiropractors, physiotherapists, like through luckily the NHS, who were very nice, and you know, very fortunate that we do have that. The year of the accident passed, it's now April 2017. I then had to go see a private physio. Now I went to go see my private physio and he said straight away, you need an MRI. He said there's something more wrong with your back. May 2017 I had an MRI and I had to go privately, which was pretty pricey, I'm not going to lie. And they found that I had 2 bulging discs, in which my doctors then sent me to another group through GP, which was called the pain management team, and they've tried to help me as much as possible. So October last year I saw them, I had to see 3 different people, and they were like, right, you need acupuncture. So fast forward to February, well, end of January, beginning of February 2018, so this year, I had to have 4 sessions of acupuncture. So my first one was horrible. I had quite a few acupuncture needles in my back, and then a week later I went back to go get my second acupuncture, and the nurse asked me how it was, and luckily my mum came to this one, and my mum was like, she couldn't walk. Like, I said I was in a lot of pain, and she went, that's kind of rare. It can happen, but it's rare. So she reduced the acupuncture needle, I think, and made it shorter. She used a different bunch of needles to put into my back, and she went into lower one because my L4 and L5 discs are bulging, which, just to put out there, everyone can have a bulging disc and they can go through life without any pain whatsoever. So it's fine, you know, there's people out there who go through life with bulging discs and they're fine. Right now I feel like I'm getting constantly kicked in the back. That's what it feels like, because, which I'll tell you why in a moment. It put an acupuncture needle into round about where my L5 disc is, mainly to the left, and I just screamed. The nurse was very lovely and she said, look, I don't think acupuncture is going to work. I don't want to put you through 2 more sessions. I want you to go see an osteopath, which would have been my next treatment course anyway. I think we're coming on to mid-February, I think this happened. Now, what osteopaths do is that they're the people who like go back clicking. They like click your back, you do that, and they like click you. He was like, right, I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go anyway and see how we feel. 2 sessions with the osteopath, and he said, no, this isn't working. He said, your body is far too sensitive, you've been going through the pain for far too long. I need spinal injections, which on other hands are called trigger point injections. So that was February. Go all the way to July 31st. Got my first lot of spinal injection. I had to have 10 injections, and it was the worst pain, and I hated it, and it wasn't very nice because an injection, I had to have 10 injections around the pain. It's just, I can't explain the pain. Anyway, I had my second lot of injections and I had another 10, I think, again. Yeah, that was almost a week ago now, and I'm just only beginning to walk again because of how much pain I've been in, and I'm still in so much pain. It's just, I can't explain the pain, what I'm going through on a day-to-day life, and I just letting you know that this is my story of my car accident, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because if you've been in an accident or you've injured yourself and you're like, oh my god, this pain is not ever going to go away, I'm having so much treatment, there will be hopefully an end to the pain. The only thing what I can keep telling myself is be strong, be positive, and just keep smiling, because there are people out there who I think about and I'm like, they're going through so much more than what I am. I'm like, yeah, but for me, this is a lot mentally and physically. I've had to give up dance. You know, I wanted to become a PE teacher, but I have to really just push aside PE teaching for now, and then I might have to come back to that hopefully after this is better. Help you guys as well, like, you're not alone. I always feel like I'm alone with my back problems. Recently I've just put an Instagram post up, and a lot of it did get quite a bit of feedback, and you know, people said that, look Becca, you're not the only one in pain. Truthfully, I just want to be thankful that I can just speak out about this. If you're going through any pain or anything like that, I want this channel to be a community. I know I do some makeup and hauls and things like that, but I also want it to be a community of like happy, positive vibes. I don't want any negative stuff, because I feel like I already have like a lot of negativity in my life due to the amount of pain what I go through my body, but I try and stay as positive as I possibly can. I think that's why I have like colourful hair as well, because it's like I always just want to be happy and positive like all the time, and I just want to like radiate that to everybody else. If you enjoy the video and if you want to keep updated, please go hit the thumbs up button. You know, I would, you know what, I'd even do it if you guys are interested in this. I would even do like just a diary for you guys. It will also be good for me to then see how I'm progressing. I should have really done that like after my accident, and then see what's gone in the last 2 years. Like 1 week could be brilliant, and then the next week I could be crying. Oh man, why didn't I think of that? Please remember to go subscribe, it would mean so much to me. Love you lots, bye.